Hello and welcome everybody to the round 2 back 9 coverage of the 2022 St. Louis Open put on by the St. Louis Disc Golf Club, covered by Sky Heiser Productions. Shout out to our sponsors, Four Hands, Just Been Diskin, and Dark Ace Apparel. I'm Alan Hooper here with Taylor Thomas, Twig Hoop Commentary. How you doing today, Twig?
Pretty good. We had a good lead card going in the back 9. Phil McGuire shooting even. Adrian shooting 2 under. Alan Wagner, hot rounds through the front 9, 4 under.
Yeah, that's pretty.
And going in a whole
pretty
10.
solid. Whole 10's tough.
I mean, it's a Heiser.
Kind of. It's more of like a stall, I feel like.
It's a stall Heiser.
Yeah.
If you're not within the circle, you're almost laying up every time.
Yeah. Deathy green, OB long, Woods on the left side, OB to the right, and Adrian he's on that left side short. He's pitching up for a par.
Yeah, I mean, he might not even have a par look from there.
Yeah.
That looked deep.
Trevor trying to kind of flip one through that tight gap, and he's laying that up. I bet he's laying it up.
Yeah, he cut it out, but he's still on the edge.
Yeah, here's Phil. He's trying to, like, flex one over the top here. I think he's throwing a Sexton Firebird. And I told him not to push it too hard.
And he did.
And it skips right by it.
Is that in?
OB.
That's OB?
Yeah.
Oh, there
right
it
under
is.
the car. Bam! Might have came back in if that car wasn't there. Who put their car there?
It's not mine.
Dang Chevys. Alright, so Debo, lots of power. Heiser flipping it right at the bushes, trying to just fade through here somehow. Nope. Pitching up.
I mean, I feel like that early left gap is a bait.
Yeah, I mean, it's totally fine, like, as far as, like, getting your 3, but you're hardly ever going to see somebody get to the basket that way.
Yeah.
And that was really well done there from Adrian.
That's a great forehand roller.
Yeah, that's touchy and lots of danger. You really got to
Dan's right there, too.
take care of that shot. And Debo,
That's the ball.
tap in 3.
I mean,
and
that's
Trevor,
what you want.
laid it up. Look at that. You don't see Trevor lay up a lot of things, but everybody's laying up the spot. Where they should be.
It's a scary green.
So Phil thought he was parked. And then we got up here, find out that he's OB. I'm just trying to make sure he's, like, not losing his mind about it. So, you know, he's got this for his par. Tough putt. He pulls it. Should be an easy 4, though.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of, like, I feel like it's a miss on this hole.
Yeah.
Go a little long. Like, you might go B.
This is the MVP Pro Shop, your home for some of the most unique discs MVP has to offer. Our mission is to bring you the right tools to up your game while directly supporting both players from Team MVP and the most exciting artists in disc golf. Here you'll find Tour Series discs, exclusive artist series, signature series, and even the latest prototypes from the MVP family. Simply put, we offer a selection that you won't find anywhere else. The leading edge is here on the MVP Pro Shop.
I've easily stuck that one. You know, it could have stayed up top, but just kind of got a bad break there. And on to hole 11.
Signature hole.
Yep, downhill, par 4. You get a nice look at the flight of your disc on this one. You get to watch it the whole way. And OB left, natural OB on the right. And Adrian throws so far, but gets caught up.
I wanted to see that finish.
Yeah, that was going places.
He got past the A-pin.
Yeah, he was
with Hinatry.
25 feet in the air at A-pin, which is 450 out. Trevor, he's trying to correct off last time where last time he had a good shot. And this one, he pulls it.
He's a little
doesn't
right,
really fade.
but he's at A. That's fine.
Yeah, he's by A, but it's kind of pinched. I think he'd rather be over on the left. Debo also throws far. This kind of looked high out of his hand, but he really had a lot of spin and just perfect.
Yeah, I mean...
That's perfect.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, that's
I don't
forehand
think,
chip shot.
Yeah, I don't think you can place it better than that. And Phil does this crazy roller. He loves rollers, man.
Yeah, he's good at them though too.
Yeah, he is good at them, but I'm pretty sure it's a spear, and it's really good.
Yeah,
he's literally like touching the pole on a.
I mean, did he go outside the pole?
Yes, he went outside of that light pole early.
Okay.
Debo throws a great forehand park job, easy birdie.
They're making this hole look easy.
Yeah.
And it's only been one shot.
It's not easy. And Trevor has to throw an out shot, but he stays safe there.
This is a really tough shot.
Phil was convinced that he was long when he threw that shot.
Yeah,
he thought he rolled long into the bushes, but he's pretty much parked there. And Adrian put so much angle on this. It was impressive, actually. Very spiky and well done, honestly.
Put that much angle and still get that long.
Yeah, no, it was very well done. It was impressive.
That's a lot of wrist spin.
Right. And Trevor kind of bidding it. Not really. More just pitching up.
He was an OB right there, right?
No, he was safe. It was a little close, but he was safe. And Adrian just airballs. And that's not an easy comebacker. He's kind of tucked under the honeysuckle there.
You have the leaves to contend with.
Yeah, and Phil is probably 23 feet. No problem.
Yep. Low left.
Yep, he likes that.
On these.
Yeah, they do.
Every time on Titans low left.
Sure. Adrian with a great save. Debo saving his par. Or no, that was birdie. That was birdie. I'm sorry. Yeah. Trevor saving his par.
Yep. And hole 12, just forehand hole. Really, I mean, there is the backhand like mid range.
Yeah.
Down the trees, but like I feel like it just shapes up for this like stable FD3 Firebird type shot.
Yeah, just like this. Just smooth out a stable forehand, get a little skip, and you're parked.
He's like,
you could even go destroyer here, soft destroyer. I think that's what Phil's doing. I think he's going destroyer.
Yeah.
And he throws a little high, so he gets caught up. And he said he made that putt yesterday. So we'll see what happens. Adrian is going forehand on this one. And buttery.
That's really good.
Yep.
No, it's too long.
Little long, but still putting. That's still in the circle. And Trevor likes this backhand. This is tricky, but it's there.
Yeah, I mean, hit this gap. If you hit this gap, it's perfect.
And just a little early right today, which not a lot going on over there. So Phil's probably 60, 70 feet right here. And gives it a bid, little left.
This hole was significantly harder from day 1 to day 2.
Really? So it was harder today than it was yesterday.
Like the wind. Just like you did not know what was happening to your disc.
The wind was very much more involved today. And Adrian, so Phil was trying to get the camera to go over there. Apparently he had to hit some crazy gap. So that was a great putt. And Phil taps in.
Yeah, I mean, this hole was a lot like a birdie on this hole today compared to yesterday. Just so much harder.
And Debo with the tap in birdie. Trevor.
I mean, this hole played
tap in par.
0.08 strokes over par today.
And you go from hole 12, which is a tricky par 3, to hole 13, which is a tricky par 5. Not quite as tricky as hole 5, but the other par 5, but still can definitely cause you some problems. But the first shot's pretty open. You're just kind of throwing a hyzer up this hill and trying to land about there.
Yeah, I mean, just pick where you want to land.
Yep.
Like, how do you want to attack the second shot?
Right. I like going up the middle on the second shot, so being on the right side for me is kind of nice. And but these guys are all kind of attacking the left.
The left side.
Yeah, and he gets up on top of that last tier.
Wait, okay.
Yeah, on pure hyzer, just no big deal. And Phil throws far.
This is looking great too.
Yep. And Phil throws far and accurate, but he's on that upslope.
Yeah, that upslope
so
really
that can
hurts.
get tricky. I mean, but again, this is another one of those holes at Carrollton. You know, it's long, so you think you need to throw 500 feet, but you could throw 3 well-placed 350-foot shots and have a tap-in birdie.
Yep. And Dan's a little short. Dan's on the flat.
Everybody in play.
But he's throwing.
Yeah.
That looks like a mid or a putter.
Danny just kind of hitting this gap and getting past it, which is all you need to do, because if you get up there on that next tier, you can pretty much get up and down from anywhere up there. And Trevor is going out around the left side here on a turnover, and he does well with it. And Phil, I was trying to get him to throw a little chip forehand, but he wanted to go roller.
Oh.
Yeah, and just kind of hits the tree and advances about 40 feet. Adrian. Yep.
That's Adrian's backhand.
Yep, that was really good. So he's again, he's breaking this hole down.
Yeah,
he threw 400 off the tee, threw 300-ish there, and now he's got 100 feet.
I don't know, like Bradley.
Yeah.
Was where Phil was in one.
Yeah, I have seen people get there.
farther than Adrian. But
yeah.
It was insane.
Yeah, and Phil kind of pulled that one a little bit and caught that stuff on the right of Danny here. And Danny's just throwing a little hyzer, but he pulls it, catches some stuff, ends up short.
Yeah.
Still has a putt.
That's 40 feet?
Yeah, he might even be like circle's edge there. It's hard to tell from that angle, but he was relatively close. And Trevor's third shot here, and perfect. A little deep.
Under the basket.
Yeah, almost hit the pole. I think that's his breaker. He loves throwing those things. Tour Series breaker, Trevor Harbolt, DGA, get one. So here's Adrian. This is a 150-foot chip forehand. Yeah, pulls it a little bit, but that's pretty much parked. And Debo wanted to make this for birdie.
Oh, he's like 45.
Yeah, wow.
What?
Yep. Just spin it in there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Elbow basket, OP behind it. Just
yep, great putt
no
from
fair.
Debo.
Just goes for it.
Adrian, so smooth, also, and tap in for. And Phil takes his par.
Yeah.
Walks away. Trevor for his birdie.
Hole 14.
Yeah.
Again,
Tough par 3.
very tough par 3.
Yeah. You need to throw a very controlled 430, 440 foot shot to be in the circle on this one. Slightly uphill, kind of a tricky angle to hit.
Yeah, I mean,
Debo just,
smashes it.
Smashes. He's pin high, about 28 feet, putting for birdie.
Yeah, I mean, that backhand, like, you just have to trust it so far left.
Yeah, you have to throw it out to the left and late turn to the right and hold.
And then save luck.
Adrian catches some early stuff, keeps him from flipping, and it fades out left, and that's tough over there.
Yeah.
And Phil is attacking.
Yeah. That looks great.
Yeah, and he thought this was, he was telling me, he's like, oh, I'm so short. I'm circle 2. I'm like, man, I think that's pretty close.
I mean, it's short. I mean,
Yeah.
it was still circle 2, so.
Nah, I think he's circle 1 there.
Really?
Maybe you'll see. And
Okay.
then, yep. Trevor also throws
Kind of
far.
he just kind of follows Phil.
Yep, very similar to Phil's line. They're about the same spot.
Oh,
So,
Adrian's lucky to stay out.
He actually did get kind of a lucky break to be out of that stuff because he threw very much towards it and into it. Chips up, has a nice 25-footer for his par. And Trevor's about 45, 50. Drano.
Great putt.
Yep, step with Trevor. Putting with the DGA steadies. And Phil's about 40, maybe like 5 feet closer. Yeah.
Full spin.
Yep, Phil just spins it in there. I mean,
that's what Phil does.
Super confident right now.
Yeah, Phil's play is just full spin. Always. Adrian with the par.
Yep, Adrian tapping in a par after kind of a shank on the drive, and then Debo from about just inside the circle. Ooh.
Oh, it's a little right.
Yeah, he pulled it. He knows it too. I think he knew it out of his hand. Definitely frustrating, but it's just par. Pars ain't bad.
Yeah, I mean this is a bonus birdie. Like hole 14, we only had 5 birdies.
Yeah.
And we saw 2 of them.
Yep.
So
lead card doing lead card things, and hole 15. This is tough. Tough gap. Lots of danger. Tough green.
We had a good
Phil
win for this
just
today.
Awesome tee shot. Just perfectly done forehand.
Yep.
Right at the bottom of the hill.
Roll.
Yep. That's what you want. You just want to be looking right at it. Like, do I run this? Do I lay it up? Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
You're looking at it.
He's 40, 45.
Got to hit this gap. And Trevor is a little early, but I want to see what this does, actually. Okay. Yeah, so he just kind of rode that the whole way. Didn't really have a chance of going too far to the right. And Debo...
Danny, he just puts a little too much flex on it.
Yeah, I feel like that was
much
kind of a
money.
yank, but it was such an overstable disc that it didn't matter. And then Adrian's super smooth, forehand, just super smooth. Look at this.
That's...
We were saying go
What?
in. We were back there. We're like, dude, go in. That looked so good out of his hand.
See, and then this is what this hole does.
Yeah.
Like, Danny doesn't really have a
watch
line
this.
on it. No.
Yeah, hits
Don't
the
roll.
basket, but stays up there.
He hit the basket?
Yeah,
there?
he almost made that. He was about 2 inches low from being a make. And Trevor's like, well, I can do that. Except
Set.
pulls it
Great set.
long, and
Why
they both sit down.
Why
Yeah.
are they sitting?
I don't know. Things are just sitting on video for this. So Phil's like, I want to birdie out, and he
runs it.
runs it in.
Great. That 2 doesn't happen on that hole.
Yeah, I mean, what a great putt. That is so far uphill. I don't know what else to say besides...
I mean, it's like
uphill.
The camera never does it justice.
Yeah.
How far the uphill that is.
Yeah, and Adrian was unfortunate to be kind of in the woods there, so not an easy run at it, and he just kind of pitches up.
I mean, you can kind of tell with Danny putting right there.
Yeah.
Like, he's 15 feet from the basket, and his head is the bottom of the cage.
Yeah.
And he's
all these
halfway
guys
up the
tapping in
hill.
pars. Phil with the incredible birdie putt.
Hold on. That has to be, like, one of the only 2s on that hole. We had 8 birdies on that hole.
So surprising. But hole 16, what, 30, 40 birdies, 50? I don't know. This is a hole. This is a hole you want to birdie.
38 people birdied it.
This is a hole you want to birdie. And Phil's going roller. And Phil likes rollers. Yep, Phil really likes rollers.
Yeah, Phil's
still rolling.
Phil's
okay.
Good at rollers.
So, yeah, 130 feet from there. OB long.
I mean, this is the easiest hole, of course.
Yeah. Trevor put this one in circle 2 yesterday, but kind of turns it over early today. Makes the Mando. and he can still get up and down from there for a birdie.
Yeah.
And Debo's got some power.
Well,
he's
going
roller.
Too.
Yeah, he went
that
roller
was
as well.
Great.
A little early.
Oh, I thought it was a great line.
Yeah, it was a very flippy disc. I don't know what it was.
That was super flippy.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but it was very flippy.
D7.
And Adrian, I'm excited to see this guy throw this hole again. If I remember correctly, he almost nutted it, but then he clips this.
Oh,
and we all kind of thought that was OB. From the tee, we were like, oh man, that was a gnarly kick, but it stayed in. And Trevor's first to throw, still in a decent spot, but he kind of weak sauces that one.
Yeah, he does. He leaves himself outside circle, but
sometimes I think he does it on
Trevor
purpose.
wants to do it.
Sometimes I think he does it on purpose, but he's such a good putter inside the circle that I don't think he does it on purpose.
That's a great shot by Danny.
Yeah, Debo, great with the putter.
That's what Chicago golf will do for you.
Yeah, I bet. And this is Adrian.
That's great. Wait. Okay.
Oh, no, that was Adrian.
That was Adrian.
And then this is Phil. And Phil's wide open, and I told him to go backhand. He listened, and it works.
Yeah, that's pretty good for everybody.
Yep, Devil Hawk doesn't miss by much for him. So, Trevor from about 60, maybe? 55? Ooh.
Oh, it was a little left.
He wanted it. Not a fan of the baskets, but I think that was a little left. And Debo, again, I feel like he missed a couple this round that I was very surprised by.
Yeah, I mean, you don't see that from him.
No, but Adrian taps in his birdie to go to 5 down, and he's currently in the lead. Trevor tapping in his par. Phil tapping in the birdie to be 1 back of Adrian overall, and 1 back for the round.
And hole 17, tight gap, kind of just a forehand hole, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like, hit that left gap, like the slight left gap on a stable disc.
Yeah.
And let the hill get you to the basket and also slow you down.
Yeah, one of those uphill but low ceiling holes where you could throw a backhand or forehand, and Phil knew this was good as soon as he threw it. He was so stoked.
That's great.
And that's right now that putt is automatic for him. So he's calling it a birdie already. And Adrian trying to match. He's in the lead by 1. But this is kind of a shank. And it kicks to a bad spot also. So rough start to the hole for him. And now we got Trevor, who loves this hyzer flip to like straight penetrating shot.
Whoa.
And look at this. Just absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't draw it up much better than that.
That backhand is so hard.
It is so hard. I agree. And Debo going forehand, so that tells you a lot about this hole. And he parks it.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Debo the forehand. Don't worry, guys. He does have one.
Yeah, he did well with it too. And so Adrian's like halfway up the fairway on the right side, trying to chip around, catch some stuff. But I mean, that's a makeable putt.
Yeah, I mean, he's inside circle. Like, this hole is very deceiving.
And Adrian makes those.
Corner left pocket.
Yep. Catches every time.
Titans. Left pocket. Every time will catch.
So Phil to tie it up with Adrian overall.
Great putt, Phil.
Yeah.
Alan Hooper in the background.
Yep.
Bucket hat and the...
There to carry his bag at this point. Definitely not throwing the disc well enough to be relevant, so might as well help out a teammate.
Oh, yeah. And Trevor, after the beautiful backhand, gets a nice birdie. Backhand birdie on that hole just seems unreal.
Well, you're a forehand guy, so...
Yeah, that's true.
It's very doable. And Debo, great forehand birdie.
Miss.
So now we've got Debo.
Yeah, we have
at 5 under. Adrian at 5 under for the round.
I mean, we're very close still.
Yeah.
14, like this, you have to miss the 4 trees on the left.
Yeah.
That is your goal.
Yep.
Miss the 4 trees on the left and
pass
don't
those
flip it
4
up.
trees on a little hyzer, get to the left side or straight enough to be around that bush in the middle. Phil does well. He's not ideal, but he's in a good spot. And Trevor...
Oh, Trevor pulls it.
Honestly, I think that was like his first bad tee shot of the round that I saw.
I feel like that's the first...
Unfortunate to do it on the last hole, but yeah, that's tough.
Danny's out.
Yeah, so Debo is really good at these kind of shots, I think.
Oh, did he turn too much?
He did, but it's fading.
Disable this.
It was kind of interesting with that like weird grassy stuff in the middle today.
Yeah.
It was like deceiving. Like everything looked like it was going to OB, I felt like. But they were all
were
like very
scared
much
of
in bounds. Yeah.
I mean, it was
and Adrian he landed like right in the middle of that kind of grassy stuff. So Trevor just trying to make progress at this point. Play for par. He's in a decent spot there. So yeah, this.
He wanted that.
Yeah, he actually turned around and was like, "Is this casual?" But I that means I can still stand here, and they all said yeah, and so then he kind of saws it off a little bit, just not quite committed.
He might be in that little pocket that he has.
He is, but he kind of trickled actually back a little bit.
Okay.
So not the best lie, honestly, that you can have over there. And Trevor just does this perfectly. Yeah, we were all kind of like, that might hit the basket when he threw it. But
that's hard to put that close.
Oh, for sure. Like, this is such a touchy little upshot. You end up long most of the time if you throw a good one. Or you do this.
Yeah, I mean, that tree.
Yeah, and Phil...
That tree eats every disc that it touches.
Phil was disappointed with that, but he actually ended up in, like, the best possible spot over there. So he does have a putt. And, wow, yeah. That shot I thought was going to go in for quite a while until it was on the ground. And then Adrian just... Oh, man. Again, that also looked... Yeah, so Phil is, like, as far up in the corner there as you can get.
Oh, so he has a little gap.
Like, yeah, he has this little gap, and he's like, oh, I'm going to make this. He was telling me he's going to make it.
Oh.
And that would have been for the outright lead.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
now...
We have...
Yeah.
After this round, we have 4 people tied for the lead.
Yes.
Tied for first.
Yeah, so Trevor's going to end up dropping the chase card, but we have Adrian, Danny, Phil, and Alan Wagner
with
all tied at 13 under going into the final round. St. Louis Open 2022. It's going to be a fun one. Yeah. Logan University tomorrow.
Twig Hoop commentary.
Twig Hoop commentary. Thanks to everybody for watching. We hope to see you back with us watching the final round tomorrow. It's going to be a good one. Everybody's tied. Anybody's ball game. Thanks to everyone who sponsored. Four Hands, Dark Gaze, Just Been Diskin, Sky Heiser Productions. Like and subscribe. Twig Hoop out.
And we have
I felt pretty decent. Obviously a few putts wish I would have capitalized. I just wasn't confident stepping up to them. Wasn't falling through fully. But tee shots all felt good. I just went out, make sure I had the grip, make sure I got hand in the dirt. Just walk up and send it and try my best from there. I mean, the Titans have got to be my least favorite basket in the world. So, but I hit the center and they go in. So pretty excited for Logan tomorrow. I got 4-way tie going to the top. Shot hot round last year, or at least tied for hot round. So a few different pin positions, I think, but I'm still pretty confident. I mean, it's a bomber course just like Carrollton. So looking to take it down. First AT run in my career, hopefully. Thank you, Plastic Addicts, of course, Bobby Jeter Peppers and Discs as well. And check them out at bobbyjeter.com, GITR.